Hello and welcome to Appleby Illustrations. Hello, I'm Nate. Today we're putting together a Pokemon Go picture. So I got my nieces to pick out a few characters that they really liked. And then I also got my brother to tell me a few because he's really into the game. I also started playing the game myself. I really enjoyed it. It ate up a lot of my free time, so I've actually stopped right now, but I'll probably pick it up again soon. Some of the things that I enjoyed about it was it actually got me out of my desk chair, got me out walking, trying to hatch those eggs, especially the 10k eggs. They were frustrating. So I originally told my wife that I thought it would be a good idea for me and my daughter to play. She's only 3, so it ended up being that I actually played it by myself, using my daughter as an excuse to download the game to give it a go. So, right. So what I did first of all, I went through and sketched out the characters that my nieces and that picked. Then I scanned it to the computer and put it into Adobe Illustrator, went through and inked all the characters individually, taking my time with the lines, making sure they were right, making sure that Ninetales actually had 9 tails, which is quite rather important. So I wanted to make sure that I got all the actual characters right, so I used a lot of reference pictures that I found on Google search. And for some reason, this character just wasn't working for me. Like, it just wasn't fitting in the screen properly. It didn't have the weight that the other characters had. So I eventually changed it out for a couple more characters, and I think the whole balance of the final drawing worked a lot better. So what I'm doing now is I'm just blocking out the characters in a basic color, just so I can differentiate between the different characters. A lot of people use this technique, and then I'll go through and change the colors to what I want. For this one, I actually wanted to do my coloring a little bit different than what I have been. The other way is very time consuming, so I just went through and actually treated this like a painting, painting every single bit using different brushes and colours as well. So as you can see right about now, I'm starting on Ninetales, just working in the darker shadows and highlights, making sure everything looks right. So I'll continue on doing this for the remaining characters that I've got on screen at the moment. But what I really enjoyed about the game was the fact that it wasn't always easy to catch them. So for some reason, you go to catch one and it escapes, and then you had to go find more Pokeballs, and it got people out of the house more. Like a lot of people where I live were just walking down the Esplanade searching for Pokemon, where normally they'd be probably inside playing the PlayStation or watching TV. So for me, it was a really good game for families and such to play. Even though my wife doesn't play it, she enjoyed the fact that we were going for walks of a night, even though I had Pokemon Go on my phone trying to look for Pokemon. Another good thing was it wasn't just for the young people; it was for the people my age as well. So overall, thumbs up for this game. And on a different note, I'm always looking for different things to draw. So if you got any ideas of something you want to see or something that I haven't done before, just leave a comment below and I'll get to it and I'll see what we can come up with. It's always good to get out of your comfort zone and draw something that you haven't drawn before. So that's another reason why I chose this Pokemon Go, was just to do something different to my usual of comic book characters or people sketching or the random shape things that I've done. Anything new that gets you excited or gets you out of your comfort zone is a good thing, I think. So, like I said, if you've got any suggestions, just leave them in the comments below. Also, if there's anything else you want to see on my channel, also let me know. I'm up for suggestions at the moment. It's only a new channel, so I'm really trying to listen and get feedback on what I can do to improve. I'm trying to really release 2 videos a week, so there's something to see regularly. I'm going to be trying to do one on a Tuesday and one on a Thursday during the week, and that gives me the weekend to spend doing more art or spending some time with the family and trying to do my graphic design work on the side as well. So, like I said, any suggestions, let me know. I'll take them all on board. Alright, so now you can see in the picture that I've started to add Pikachu and 2 other characters. I just needed the whole balance of the picture to look a lot better because it was very lopsided, I suppose. So now with the ball at the front that I grabbed off Google search, I didn't really feel like I needed to draw the ball. But now I'm just going through and doing the new characters that I've added to the picture. So Pikachu, even I know the name of Pikachu, so that must be something. And the other one, so I just do the same process as before, but now I'm going through and cleaning up a few areas that I've noticed that I've done poorly. So one thing I did struggle with was coming up with what I should do with the background. Usually I plan out a background, but this piece is just more generated from what people have suggested for me, so I didn't actually think about backgrounds. I was thinking about filling in the whole page with just characters everywhere, but then I thought that'd get a bit messy. So I end up just finding what was on the Pokemon Go logo and doing the space and the earth. That if you have a good look in the Pokemon Go, the Go part of that logo, that's there. So that's what I ended up doing. And then that's pretty much it. So I just finish off these final characters, do the background. I do a few touch-ups off screen, off camera, just because once you sit down and look at the picture for a while, you can see like small mistakes that you make and that you need to fix up. Like you can see now that the fingernails aren't right there, are they? The claws, they've been chopped off because I've changed the picture slightly. And there's a few other things that I need to clean up, dark shadows that aren't there. And here I go with doing my background, using the stars. And I also add in the planet after I finish. So that's basically it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoy continuing to play Pokemon Go. Thanks very much for watching. Just remember, watch, share, subscribe, and watch again. Until next time.